There's only two bay cities in Denmark. One is Aarhus and the other one is Kulturhauptstadt. And for many years there was very little contact between the city, the old city, and the harbour, because the industry had built so many buildings along the harbour front, because it's been an import and export city, and there was built a railway line. So there was many layers which were kind of competing with the fact that it's an old city and it's connected to the water. Similarly, the river, which is very popular now, was covered over, partly because of the odour at the time when it was covered, but also became a main thoroughway, a main road connecting the hinterland with the harbour area itself. So all the positive things about the history of the city were actually covered or hidden away. So during this period, I would say back in the 80s, there was tendencies throughout Northern Europe, harbour cities, where they were being converted or transformed. We could see it in Oslo, we could see it in other cities too, and around and about. And there was a tendency towards reinventing the harbour fronts, investing in them, developing them. And we had some clever people at the architect school and planners in the council. The city architect at that time started just discussing the idea of, let's open up the river again.
Yeah, when I first got the letter in my mailbox, I was very happy because it said that I could get a free garden. I just needed to text this number, and so I did. And yeah, it's really nice to have a place to come outside the apartment. I live in a very small apartment. It's very enclosed, and I used to live in a bigger apartment where I had a balcony I could plant some stuff in, but yeah, but I don't have that in my new place. So it's very nice to have the opportunity to get outside and have some different plants in my garden.
One of the things that we face when we're doing these new projects in old city districts or in old industrial areas is that what I call, what do you do with this industrial archaeology? I call it that because we mustn't just take a romantic view about these things, but I think it's important to try and find out what an area has a certain special identity. For example, this was a container harbour, but finished with this, it would be very difficult to sense that this has been a container harbour. There were cranes, there were railway lines, there were things like this. And I know this group who are developing this area here, they're trying to maintain certain parts of these artifacts from that time. I hope to develop identities and different characteristics of different areas like this one. This should be different from that one, and that should be different from this one. And perhaps when we develop this area here, this also will have a different character than this one. So that we're creating identities and special places for people.